Kitty, in my opinion, is overall the best piggy-inspired game, and it also includes some really high-quality maps. So in this video, I will rank all 5 maps so far in Kitty. Remember that this video will be outdated sooner or later when new maps come out. I'll rank the maps based on how fun they are, how good the design is, and how good the story is. So let's begin. This is just another house. I still don't like piggy games having the first map be house. But at least this one makes a bit more narrative sense. The original Tom and Jerry cartoon was in the house, but it still doesn't help the actual map. The house is pretty basic, but still looks cartoony and fun. The story is also pretty simple, having an amazing premise. Remember that this was the first map, which never really starts off complex. The map is mostly used to introduce elements for future maps. Overall, a good starter map, one of the best.
Hey everybody, it's me, Mickey Mouse.
I don't really like Club anymore. Kitty is known for having big maps like these 3, but they don't become boring often because of having a lot of decoration and things to fill in. Except for this one. Some of the staircases and hallways come across as way too empty, and going across the map feels like a chore. It's pretty basic in some places and feels really boring at times. It's not really that fun in my opinion, but it still has that really good art style, but it still doesn't have enough decorations to fill in the holes. The story also isn't that special and only becomes interesting in the secret ending. Overall, the map is okay, but not really that good in the grand scheme of things. And also, why did I rank this at number 3 in my best piggy games list? I'm insane! Chapter 4 took about 51 days to come, so it showed that it took a long time, but for me it felt like Chapter 5 came really quickly. I liked Chapter 5, but it felt a bit rushed on its release until I looked more into it. The map is still really good and fun, but it felt a bit boring compared to the humongous beast that was Carnival. It included what I expected from a SpongeBob map, but I still wish that the Krusty Krab was open. The goal of the map is to get the secret formula and escape through the TV. The design of the map is good, but the jellyfish feel kind of uncanny because they don't move, and they feel a bit out of place. The story is pretty good where the ending is that Plankton betrays you, which I kinda saw coming, but the character Mel hasn't seen the show obviously, so it didn't know it was a villain, so it's okay. It also shows that the next map will be based on Gumball, which I am so excited about. The map is good overall, but I think they could have spent a bit more time on it. Neighborhood, in my opinion, is the most fun map on this list. That's why it was number 1 on my top 10 chapters from Piggy-inspired games list. It includes a really good design and it works amazingly. All the tasks you need to complete in the map don't feel way too confusing, it's all simple to understand, which I think helps it. The map is pretty simple, but not too simple because of it being big. The design of the map is good and amazingly captures the cartoony style of the game. If there's one teeny tiny problem I have with the map is that the cutscenes are a bit too over-exaggerated. They're supposed to show these impossible things happening, but I wish that they were a bit more cinematic or faster or just add a bit of sound effects so it doesn't sound like this. The one where Mousy jumps up on the TV feels a bit too awkward. Overall, this is a really good map, and it was a difficult choice between these 2, but I think number 1 gains the edge by just a little bit. When I first played Carnival, I had a lot of mixed opinions on it. At first, I thought to myself that it was way too big, which I still think a lot, but it gets a bit redeemed because of it having such a great design. It has a lot of detail, showing Mr. P's Carnival billions of times better than Piggy did. Though completing this map is a big pain. The map's items are, from my perspective, hidden. I have a lot of problems when attempting to find the right items, often leading to failure, which overall makes the map really difficult. The story is also pretty good at fitting characters into the game with a lot more, character, like Mr. O and Mr. P. Also, I'm so glad that we finally got transported out of Piggy. 2 maps were enough. Also, I hate the people that hoped there was going to be a 3rd Piggy map in Kitty. Come on, this game is called Kitty, not Kitty, a Piggy spin-off. But these are all nitpicks. The map is fantastically fun and features the most well-designed map in the game. Overall, this is one of the best maps from Piggy-inspired games. Thank you so much for watching, and please tell me your favorite map from Kitty, and please don't tell me I'm wrong in every single way because I put your favorite lower. Follow my Twitter and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!